Come on, let's find a way out of here. Take that. It's got a flare launcher. Should come in handy.
Raptors.
They're drawn to the flare.
Watch out. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
So much for our pleasant stroll.
Slade, come in. I'm outside.
Good for you. Keep following the smoke if you want to catch up. Hang back.
You owe me one. Jesus, I think that was a Dilophosaurus. Let's go, Turok. I smell raptors coming. Found the way out. Let's go. Now get your ass up here. My man Reese. God damn, am I glad to see you.
Hey, Slade. How's it going?
Really, really shitty. This planet sucks.
I hear that.
Hey, Reese, you headed for the smoke there? Wait up, Reese. That was impressive, man.
We have to work like a team if we're gonna make it through.
Somebody came through here already.
We've got company just over the next rise. They found some of the ship wreckage.
So let's crack the skull and find the main crash site.
I'll take care of this.
Looking forward to stabbing people in the back, just like Kane taught you.
Turok, this is John Grimes. He's going to help you with the next stage of your training. How you doing, rookie?
The Black Bear Indians believed that the knife possessed the power of a sly yet ferocious animal. And now you try. This is the most effective and dependable means of killing your enemy. It kills quietly and instantly, preventing your enemy from raising the alarm. Now, try it on me. Do it. You'll never be that good. Congratulations, Turok. You're now a member of Wolfpack.
Turok, clear as many as you can quietly.
Right now, we're gonna get back into we're having a great time on Route 318. But let me just make a quick commercial announcement because we've got to pay for our gas to say. Show today. There's the start. Here they go.
got an APB on two young boys.
This is just a legendary stretch of tarmac, ladies and gentlemen. We always wanted to have a reaction. Now Oh, and you know, before we start the next race, since we're on the Autobahn, I've got to mention Ray Krieger. Ray runs the Grip Runners. A lot. These races I've got to say, ladies and gentlemen, the React Team session really knows how to throw a proper party. The drivers are going absolutely wild now that they've got the chance to run on the Autobahn, and it's absolutely legal. Unfortunately, if you make the slightest mistake on the path, you will pay a big price.
What's happened? You want me?
You're disgusting, Reinhardt.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Take that. Let's have a look.
Stranger in Talmont? I have not seen you here before.
You are a Brotherhood man, eh? What are you doing so far up north?
The Brotherhood has many interests all over the country, and Talmont is no exception. Wait, I recognize you. You are the bounty hunter. Are you seeking employment?
Perchance...
Visit Delorna, the horse breeder and supplier. Speak with him. He has demanded protection from the Brotherhood, but we do not have anyone who can help him at this time.
Thanks. I will think about it. Ah, interesting guests.
One moment, friend. Put down that pesky weapon.
This is Scene It. Lights, camera, action. I'm the producer, and this is my studio where I make great movies. Now, I'm always looking for more talent. Are you ready to see your name up in the bright lights? Sometimes a movie seems really good, but it feels like something's missing. Well, something is missing from the images over at Compositing, and I need you to tell me what. That's great, Green Team. You answered every question. Of course, you answered every question wrong. Wow. I'm working on a new project where we show you some pictures and you try to guess the movie title. Head over to the game show set and give it a shot. We're cataloging some movies, and I need your powers of memory. You do remember where the screening room is, right? Head down to the western set. It's a good old-fashioned goat rodeo down there, and, well, no one can seem to finish the lines. See if you can sort it out. Artists are complicated, but sometimes their work, not so much. Can you tell me which movies these drawings depict? I have seen some amazing performances in my career, and some terrible ones, like Green Team's last round. Yikes! Round 1 is done. You're a movie machine! First place looks good on you, Green Team.
supposed to be a simple mission. In and out in 3 days. But then things went wrong. Terribly wrong. There's a time to fight, and there's a time to survive.
My name is Josh Bridge, and I'm the lead level designer on Turok. I think this time we've made Turok a lot more dramatic. We've been able to use, next-gen technology and really push the visuals, really focus on creating believable dinosaurs, believable environments, and believable everything. Our AI system and our dinosaurs, we were able to bring them to life through an incredible amount of detailed animation and a really detailed AI decision tree. You can have really great AI code, but if it isn't represented with dynamic animation, who cares? It's a spreadsheet walking by. We have multiple AI that are part of like an ecosystem. They choose who to fight and who to avoid. When you're playing the game, you actually don't have to kill everything. If you agitate them, they'll actually start fighting each other, just dynamically. Like if you want to go in and dual wield your guns and just go in and guns blazing and run and gun the scene, the AI will react appropriately to that. The enemy soldiers take cover, they flank, they try to circle you, and they're really, they're a force to contend with. But if you want to go in really slow and then you use a silent weapon like a bow and an arrow or the knife, there you go. The AI are reacting appropriately. They didn't hear that kill. Putting all that together really allows for you to play how you want. My favorite level has anything to do with the T-Rex in it. He's this huge creature with these big teeth and chomping at you and chasing you, and you feel like this little pea running around. And then flip that from being hunted to hunter is really empowering, and I love those moments in the game.
We invite you to discover the Headplay Revolution.
The driving mandate in all design decisions is that we're trying to summon the sensation of playing music as genuinely as possible.
The big goal for Rock Band was to, kind of obvious, to make the band experience real.
We really focused on the core experience of people playing in a band together.
My biggest hope is that this game deepens people's connection with the rock music that they love. Basically, my co-founder, Eran Agozi, and I were both very motivated by what we perceived to be an important problem in the world that needed solving, which is that playing music, making music, is one of the most genuinely, profoundly blissful experiences that life has to offer. And almost no one ever really gets to have access to that experience. You know, everybody feels this kind of innate urge to make music, and just about everybody tries to learn to play an instrument at some point in their lives. You know, piano lessons as a kid or guitar lessons as a teenager, and almost all of those people quit.
It takes a lot of damn work to be a good musician. You know, if you go down with a bunch of your friends and start trying to be in a band, you're going to realize how much you suck in a couple of minutes. You know, you're going to go back to Rock Band, you're going to work on it, you're going to get better, and you're probably going to get better at Rock Band way before you're going to get better at being in your own band.
Once we made the decision to build Rock Band, that's really where our hearts and souls and blood and sweat and tears have all gone, really. All of our intention now is on Rock Band and on the future of the category. Then, of course, Harmonix went on to become a part of MTV, which is really, for us, where the fun really began, because at that point, finally, we had the resources and support to really make exactly the game that we had always wanted to make. The singing game, first of all, is actually singing. There's no abstraction whatsoever. And second of all, the game actually does make you a better singer.
Guitar, as you've seen, so many people out there are loving the experience of what it is to play guitar in these kind of games.
Hands down, the biggest hit during development internally was the drums.
Songs we look for a bunch of different things, and different songs kind of fill different functions. Some songs we want, I mean, ideally we'd have, every song would be like, giant hit, coolest song ever, four playable parts that are really fantastic, you know, challenging for every instrument, totally fun to sing, and totally kick-ass in every way. After we get a song cleared license-wise, you know, like when we go after and we get the approval to do it, then the next step for us, which most other games don't really have, because once they get it cleared, they can just go take the CD and rip it from the CD and they can put it in the game and there you go. We have another step of, we have to go back to the original recording sessions. Having the master tracks and the original ones is just so cool. It's so cool that when you're playing the game, you're like, oh, I'm not just playing the guitar part, but I'm playing Ritchie Blackmore's guitar part, note for note.
I think it's been interesting to watch how bands' attitude has changed, you know, because, you know, back in the Guitar Hero days, it was like, you know, the whole concept was kind of new. It was a lot harder to kind of get people interested. I think going forward, I think more and more bands are going to realize that this is the vehicle, you know, that they want their music in to reach a new audience and have audiences interact with their music in a completely new way.
I really don't think any artist is off the table. I think that we've made huge strides just in the last year in getting certain artists that were previously inaccessible in video games, like Metallica, you know, as an example. And I think that's just the beginning. I think that as video game, you know, a lot of these artists, particularly the older, huge artists, didn't grow up with video games. They view it as this sort of side thing. They don't take it seriously. It's sort of like a weird ancillary opportunity. It's not an artistic medium for them. They just sort of see it as this side thing that they don't really get. But given what's happened in the last couple of years, and given where Rock Band is headed, what we've seen is a lot of artists, major artists, particularly more classic artists, who'd kind of written off video games as something that they didn't want to participate in. All of a sudden, they see Rock Band as a legitimate artistic medium through which their fans can connect with their music on a deeper level. what we're intending to do is essentially have a huge community site as part of rockband.com that's directly linked into what's going on in the game server. So if you create characters in say a band in the Rock Band universe, that actually you can create a band page in the in the rockband.com sort of PC-based universe outside there that tracks all of your progress in your in your band world tour and in your your sort of game achievements.
On rockband.com, we have a very active community forum. We read everything that goes up there. We get a lot of good ideas from it. So if people have song suggestion ideas and they post them on rockband.com, we'll read them. And if enough people post it, we'll probably act on it.
Looking out long term as to where we see this category headed, I think in 3 to 5 years, people are going to expect to be able to play with music as as the normal way that they experience music that they love. So if you have a favorite band that releases a new album, yeah, you'll buy the CD or you'll download it on iTunes or whatever, but you'll also want to go into the Rock Band server and download that, the game levels based upon those 15 new songs to experience them as an active participant in the music making. That this is how people are going to come to expect to experience the music that they love.
I only made that one mistake though. The whole time. I just hit one extra kick pedal. It's brutal.
Hello. Hi, I'm Dan Amrick, Senior Editor of OXM, and this is my lovely assistant, Alex Rogopoulos, CEO and President of Harmonix. And you've been playing drums for 15 years, 20 years?
Something like that.
I took a year of drum lessons and flunked out, so we're going to do a score duel. This is tug of war. Tug of war in Rock Band. So you can, if you have 2 drum sets, or if you have a drum set, you bring your friend's drum set over. You can do any 2 instruments that are in Rock Band, the same instrument, against each other in multiplayer competition stuff, online or offline. So I'm going to completely embarrass myself by playing a 20-year-old veteran drummer at OK Go. Here it goes again. It's one of my favorite songs, and I'm going to totally embarrass myself and my magazine, and that's Official Xbox Magazine. So enjoy, and you'll be doing this soon, except not against Alex. He's cheating. .3% off, and I got blown out. I think it was all the notes that you hit right that actually made the difference. Well, there you go. That's just one of the many facets of Rock Band. Thanks for tuning in for my humiliation. See you next time.
It was... It was supposed to be a... Thank you.